Hello, welcome to another video. Today I am on my way to Oxford and I'm at Marylebone station. I've actually never gone from the station before, but I arrived and look, my train has been cancelled. No! Okay, so there was a moment of panic and I was like, oh no, my train's been cancelled. Then I asked the man at the barriers and he said, oh, just jump on the next one. So my train is in about 20 minutes. Also, it is boiling hot today, and after like a month of rain in July, this is very welcome. I'm on the train to Oxford. It's been over 10 years since I visited. I can't even remember what it looks like, so I'm very excited. So the most exciting part of my trip so far is that I get to use my brand new backpack. The last backpack I got when I first went traveling, and it lasted 6 years. So it was kind of sad to get a new one, but it was time. This new backpack is losing its travel virginity today. Okay, my first impression is that it is so pretty here. Everybody just seems very relaxed, clean as well. Feels like a more environmentally friendly city. I haven't seen like a massive bike rack like that anywhere else except maybe Amsterdam, like or a place in Holland. Yes, very nice so far. Met up with Luís and I got a matcha. This is Luís. You may remember him from the festival on Sam's birthday. I will put a link to that vlog somewhere in this video. This is a church turned cocktail bar apparently. We just walked along the river, just chatting, just chit-chatting about this, that and the other. And now we are on our way to this cute pub. Look how cute this little walkway is.
There we go, these are 2 pints of foaming ale. Excellent choice you made there.
Thank you.
Now I've got stage fright, don't know what to say.
Oh no, that's okay. It's been great.
Now. 2 pints of ale, is that everything for you?
Yes, that's everything. This is so beautiful.
Oh.
Where'd he go? Got him. Oh. What type of spider is this, you know?
It's hard to tell when it's this small. I think you call it money spiders, isn't it?
A money spider?
Yeah.
Okay. Public service announcement. You're not supposed to feed ducks bread. Thai restaurant in Oxford, amazing. Never seen a prettier bank. So we are in Oxford and we're getting the bus all the way to Abingdon. Alright, that was my first day in Oxford. We've just arrived in the house in Abingdon and I think it's just gonna wind down now. As soon as we arrived, the cat Millie started meowing for food. She's so cute. Oh. Oh. and we're just walking through, what's this park called?
It's one of Oxford University's parks.
And I've got myself a Misfit protein bar, which is really good. This is the first time I've got this one. This is Queen's College?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm standing in front of Queen's College of Oxford University, and the only reason I really wanted to see this is to say, hey Jonah. So one of my best friends went to Queen's College in Oxford, and oh, these are halls. Look at that. I'm sure everyone watching this video knows this already, but Oxford University is one of the best ones in the world for most things, right? For academia in general. We're here at the Bodleian Library, which is apparently one of the oldest libraries in the world.
In UK at least, I believe.
Official church of Oxford University, the University Church of St Mary. I'm in this church, and I just remembered a kind of a fun, nerdy fact. There's a word for the space between two arches. So when you draw one arch next to another arch, you end up with that kind of triangle-ish shape in the middle, and it's called a spandrel. And I know this because in evolution, I studied biology. In evolution, sometimes a feature evolves, and as a consequence, something else evolves as well. But that wasn't meant to evolve. So it would be a spandrel in evolution, something evolved by accident. Can you think of an example?
I think that's like a Darwinian word. I think it was a word that Darwin itself used on his book when he did The Origin of Species, if I remember correctly.
Oh, gotcha. Can you think of an example in evolution that is an accident?
That could be an accident. For example, animals that just start living in caves, and just because they live in caves, they don't need the eyes anymore, so they lose eyesight a lot of times.
Gotcha. So animals, so animals evolved to live in caves because that's where their food was, maybe, or
It just happens.
right? Yeah, right. That just happens, and then as a consequence, they become blind, or don't have as much sight. So they didn't evolve to be blind. The blindness just kind of came as a consequence, much like the spandrel of arches. We have arrived at the Natural History Museum in Oxford, which was one of the main reasons I came to Oxford, actually. Whoa. As soon as you come in, there's like so much to see.
Sperm whale head.
Yeah, oh my god. Humpback whale skull. We're looking at this phylogeny.
It's a phylogeny of the tree of life, basically, yeah.
And what was your contribution, or what did you do?
I was just part of the discussion to see what was the best way of displaying this. And we went through probably 5 or 6 different ways of plotting it.
Oh, cool.
And this was the one we came up with. Insane amount of species.
Wow,
Especially
okay.
when you look at like beetles, for example.
Yeah.
They just like millions and millions.
So beetles make up how much?
So that distance is about 50,000 living species.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
So if you do that in there,
Yeah.
that's about 250,000 species.
Wow. So the majority of life on Earth is insects. That's wild. If you look at humans in the grand scheme of things, we make up the tiniest proportion of life on Earth.
That's the end of the blue line, mammals.
Yep. I like also that they haven't like made it like a hierarchy with humans at the top.
Yeah, that was part of the discussion actually.
Okay, yeah.
We are like, let's try and make it as eye-opening as possible.
Yeah, humans as part of something much bigger.
Yeah. because you do have the tendency of putting humans at the end of it, like
Yes,
we're
yeah.
above everything else, but it's not really like that.
No. Oh my god! I had no idea that this is spider crab, right? I had no idea that spider crabs were this big. My only phobia in this whole earth, on the whole earth, is cockroaches. And I was looking for it on the board because I knew it'd be there, and I found no, you showed it to me.
Yeah.
This one here. Ugh. It's so horrible. They're gonna. Oh no. No, I can't. I can't with cockroaches. They're like my one
No?
fear. No.
Do you want to
But
touch it?
everything else- even this thing is better than a cockroach. Oh yeah, it changes color. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, another fun fact for this video is the color blue in nature is particularly rare because unlike green or red or pink, which are normally pigments, so an actual chemical that's made by the animal or the plant, the color blue is actually because of the structure within the animal or the plant and the way that structure absorbs and reflects light. So it's very different from pigments. But because it's much more, I think, more complex to evolve something like that, it's much rarer that you find blue in nature. I'm like an actual child in this museum because everywhere I look there's like amazing stuff. Look at that. That's the skeleton of a moa, a now extinct flightless bird from New Zealand. This is so amazing. I would highly recommend, if you get a chance to come to Oxford, to come to the Natural History Museum here. I am telling you, most guys are out there just waiting to bust out their dinosaur knowledge. So if there's a guy in your life, please ask him what his favorite dinosaur is and all the different dinosaurs he knows.
Yes, dinosaurs are cool.
Dinosaurs are cool. Oh my god, I just saw this dinosaur. And Louise was telling me this is the tiniest dinosaur that ever lived. Is it
Or
the tiniest?
close to it.
Close to the tiniest dinosaur. And I thought he was joking because look at it. It's so small. I didn't believe him until I saw the life size on the plaque. It's tiny compared to this thing. Okay, that was so good. If you also are like me and you always are super curious about the world and history and nature, then natural history museums are the place to go to quench that thirst for knowledge. We're at the restaurant that we were gonna come to yesterday called Glut, and they have really good vegan and vegetarian burgers, or so I'm told. Got sweet potato fries and cauliflower wings, and I got the plant burger which has the Beyond Burger patty. Looks delicious. What were you just saying about the owner?
Yeah, he basically traveled through the US just to try and gather several recipes.
I say the same thing every time I eat something. This is so good. Because food is so good. Yeah, delicious. Certainly recommend this place, Glut in Oxford as well, for vegan burgers, vegetarian burgers as well. Amazing. We've just finished our meal and we are heading into a Wetherspoons, which, if you don't know, is a chain in the UK of pubs, and they are all the same. No matter where you go in the UK into a Wetherspoons, it has the same carpeting and atmosphere.
Which way are we heading for?
Classic Wetherspoon carpeting. I read this wrong. Bare ass. It's vegan. Well, I'm at Oxford Station waiting for my train to go back to London. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I've certainly had a really nice weekend here, and yeah, hope you got a little glimpse into Oxford in the UK. See you soon, and thank you all for liking, commenting, subscribing and sharing the video if you've done that. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.